I wish that I could bake a cake made out of rainbows and smiles, and we'd all eat it and be happy.
She doesn't even go here.
Do you even go to this school?
No, I just have a lot of feelings.
Okay, go home.
That is Tina Fey as high school math teacher Miss Norbury in the 2004 classic Mean Girls, which Fey dreamed up and wrote as well. 20 years now after its release, Mean Girls remains a cultural touchstone, even if high school is a little different now than it was back in the days before social media. Fey gives the story an update in a new version of the movie that adds songs from the hit Mean Girls musical, with an assist from her husband, composer Jeff Richmond. Mean Girls is just one reason the 53-year-old Fey has become a comedy icon. As the first woman to be head writer at Saturday Night Live, as co-host of the show's Weekend Update, and as the creator and star of the enduring comedy 30 Rock. Tina and I got together in New York this week for a Sunday Sitdown in the shadow of 30 Rock itself.
Jack Donaghy got married on this very spot.
So you shot the wedding out here?
Yeah, we were up here.
I mean, if we wanted this thing to succeed, why would we ask Liz to officiate?
Because I'm good at blending humor and heart. Mary Steenburgen was in the scene, and so her friend Bill Clinton came to visit her on set. It's a real specific, weird 30 Rock memory.
30 Rock still looms large for Tina Fey.
Whoa, excuse me, there's a line, buddy.
She named her Emmy-winning comedy after the building behind us, the same building where the former NBC employee spent nearly a decade of late nights as head writer and cast member on Saturday Night Live.
Live from New York, it's Saturday night!
Do you still have an NBC ID?
Somewhere I do, but I can never find it, so I have to go get my picture taken. And they're like, stand there, and like, I can tell no one recognizes me anymore when I go in.
May I have everyone's attention, please? We have a new student.
Nice job, Katie.
Are you trying to make the rest of us feel dumb?
I'm not trying to, it's just happening.
The new movie musical Mean Girls should help Tina at the NBC security desk.
What is going on?
Don't worry about it.
Her latest feature is based on the iconic and endlessly quotable
That is so fetch.
2004 teen comedy she wrote and starred in with the help of SNL boss Lorne Michaels. We're very pink because
Thank
it's
you.
Wednesday.
On Wednesdays, we wear pink.
Is it odd for you to be sitting here 20 years later talking about this idea you had all those years ago?
It is a little odd. I was, a writer at SNL at the time, and I had seen this article in the New York Times about this book called Queen Bees and Wannabes, which is a nonfiction sociology book about relational aggression, which is what they call it when girls mess with each other. So I went to Lorne and said, I think there's a movie here. And he said, could they have cool cars and good outfits and stuff? And I was like, yep, we can do it,
Get in, loser, we're going shopping.
In 2018, Fey brought Mean Girls to Broadway, where it earned 12 Tony nominations. Now she has translated the musical version back to the big screen.
Get in, loser.
For a whole new generation. Was there any hesitation about going back to something that has become such a classic?
I do think so much of what people respond to in the original movie are the performances. I did realize in the 5 years that we were developing the musical that millennials especially, they feel real ownership of the movie. And they were sort of like, you can't, we own this. And I was sort of like, well, no, it's my thing. But they're like, no, it's our thing. And I was like, okay, fair enough. We'll share it.
The high school experience clearly is much different now than it was 20 years ago.
It's super different.
What's nice, too, is you have consultants inside your own home. Your daughters on what it's like to be a teenager right now.
Yes. I do run things by them occasionally. At one point, my one daughter was like, don't let those millennials overthink it.
Fey grew up just west of Philadelphia. She began to study comedy at the age of 11.
At that time, with no internet, no YouTube, all I could find was a Joe Franklin's Encyclopedia of Comedians, the only book that I could find.
And you couldn't even watch SNL, right? It was on too late. There's no DVR.
My brother was 8 years older than me, and he would watch it and then act it out for me the next day. And then I think I did start staying up late.
You go to UVA, you graduate, and move to Chicago, land your dream job at the front desk at the YMCA.
That's right.
Right.
I went to Chicago just because I thought, well, that's where the Second City is, which I probably knew from maybe the last 4 pages of Joe Franklin's Book of Comedians. It was probably like, the future, 1970. So I went there to try to take classes at the Second City and at a place called Improv Olympic. And that's where I met my wife, Amy Poehler. We were on a team together. That's where I met my friend Rachel Dratch.
Seriously, 7 out of 10 teenage girls have a negative body image.
Yeah, well, 6 of them girls are right.
And that was an amazing time. I was a dork. I wasn't gonna book a commercial. I wasn't gonna ever get cast in like a TV pilot. It took a long time for me to cook to figure out what it was that I could maybe offer to any professional institution of any kind.
It's Saturday Night Live with Rachel Dratch, Tina Fey.
Fey's first professional institution was none other than Saturday Night Live. She was hired in 1997 as a writer after an interview with Lorne Michaels.
Someone had given me the only piece of advice was like, whatever you do, like, don't finish his sentences. So I went into the office and I was like out of my body. He sat down, he's like, so you're from, and I was like, and at the same time, I was like, Philadelphia. He was like, Chicago. I was like, or Chicago. And I was just like, and I just thought, like, I just floated out of my body, just turned into a puff of smoke.
You somehow gave the wrong answer.
I gave the wrong
your
answer
hometown.
to my hometown. But I was right.
Just 2 years later, Michaels made Fey head writer. The next year, he named her co-anchor of Weekend Update.
I'm Jimmy Fallon. I'm Tina Fey, and here are tonight's top stories. Research is being conducted on the world's first contraceptive patch for women. The patch is approximately 3 inches in diameter and reads, "Get off me."
I was psyched. Everyone dreams of being on the show. And then it was the only way I ever could have possibly been on the show. I don't do impressions. I don't have characters. I'm very limited. Very limited.
But the things you're good at, you're really good at. Yeah.
And as soon as we find them, we're going to get started.
Hey, thanks for watching. Don't miss the Today Show every weekday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 8 Pacific on our streaming channel, Today All Day. To watch, head to today.com/allday or click the link right here.